Hello and thank you for joining Epic Surf News today for a closer look at interferences. Typically when you think of interferences, you think of somebody dropping in on you. But there's another form of interference that's commonly overlooked by several of the major surfing circuits. Not only at WSA events, as you'll see here in this example, but actually at World Surf League events as well, like the US Open and the World Tour of Surfing at Trestles. The type of interference that I'm speaking of occurs when competitors are paddling back out into the lineup after catching a wave. As there's no designated paddling lanes in surfing, competitors have a wide open option of paths to take back out to the lineup. And with exception to a handful of extremely dangerous reef breaks, there's a general rule that surfers try to honor in free surf sessions and ideally in competition. Surfers paddling back out into the lineup should avoid surfers on waves at all costs. The best practice at most surf spots would be to paddle towards the section of the wave that has already broken and is typically behind the surfer riding the wave. Although this may seem counterintuitive to people paddling out, it helps in two ways. One, it prevents the surfer and the paddler from colliding, which could be a life-threatening situation. The second thing that this practice does is it keeps the wave open for the surfer that's riding the wave. This keeps the wave clean, predictable, and provides the best ride for the surfer. In a free surf session, if you continually paddle right through the wave of a surfer, most surfers would give you the stink eye, and surely a local would inform you of a best practice. Unfortunately, in competition, surfers are seldom penalized for this practice unless there's almost a collision or it's obvious to the judges that the surfer's ride was hindered. I would suggest and recommend that surfers paddling out should not be within 20 feet of the surfer and ideally not following the line of the wave. Any ripple in a wave is going to affect wave quality. And in competition, this is respected when we're talking about jet ski assist. The paddle out is seldom looked at in terms of disturbing the wave quality. I can understand from a defensive standpoint, it's a practice that seems to yield results. From a fan and from people standing on the beach or watching the webcast, it can be kind of frustrating to see this practice in play. So as the sport of surfing grows, hopefully we'll see a little less of this practice going forward. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video and return for more Epic Surf News and other surfing videos. Charge!